it.
The last thing you said to me on the CB radio got to me the other day. You said, 3 more weeks, I'm going to be driving your truck.
I got to do some work. My boss might be watching, so I'll do like hopping out of the Peterbilts. You can do that no hands. Randy, I'll see you later, buddy. Be good. Be safe out there. Jim Moore, Minnesota. I met Jim at Big Iron Classic, Casson, Minnesota last summer, September. He sent me, I got a note. Mike, we met at the Big Iron Classic last September. I noticed on your last video that the door window on the right side of the Kenworth was almost empty. Here's something that you might want to put there. Your friend from southern Minnesota, Jim Moore, say hello to Tony. I will pass that message. Oh, look at this. It's a sticker. It says, save the manuals with a gear shift. Absolutely agree with that, Jim. Thank you very much. Boker Tov, buenos dias. Bonjour, good morning. It's Monday morning. The Monday after the big announcement. Take this job and love it. We're gonna focus on trucking this week. That's the plan. I'm gonna dump out this load of unscreened loom. I'm gonna get loaded with 3/4 stone. We're gonna take it up to the airport in Lawrence like we did a couple weeks ago. This time my camera is fully charged. Hey, cue that music. The Boston Trucker here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it. right? Like the mirror, the exhaust fan, the brakes. Pull up to this wall. A little bit of an angle, watching out for that beam on the ground so you don't crunch your bumper. And stop. Now, it's right back up. Right now I have other vehicles waiting in line. Got a little bit of a backup here. I do one of these deals. When I'm loaded, I do it in 4 passes. Just so as not to put too much pressure on the tires. When I'm empty, I do it in 3. Truck 270 for screen sand, please.
197 heads into septic sand. At your convenience.
Morning.
Morning, how are you?
Doing very well, thank you. How you doing?
The day in paradise.
Now we're going on an adventure. So, it's weird. I gave my notice because I'm doing the same thing almost every day, and all of a sudden I'm doing different things. Isn't it funny how that happens? Now, what a lot of you don't know who are in this business, unscreened loom, you might call that topsoil where you're from, is highly sought after. People will send their trucks to get unscreened loom because construction companies are giving it away for free because they want to get rid of it because they're digging. They just need to get rid of it. And any company who makes loom, they want the unscreened loom, especially the free stuff. So when I go to a location where I'm getting unscreened loom, I don't film it. I especially don't film whom I'm getting it from because there are eyes everywhere. And that would not be good for the company you work for if everybody knows where you're getting your unscreened loom from. Because the minute I put that on film, everybody will want to go there. So I guess we found a honey spot. My boss is all excited about it. I'm gonna go up there. It's about a 35-minute drive. We'll go there, get some loom, and yeah, let's do it. I'll show you what I can show you, but most of it's gonna be, we'll keep it on the down low. I couldn't find this place if I was lost. This is so far off the road. Might be it. Yeah, okay, I found it. Can't say where it is. $5, I'll tell you. No. No. When I start my new job, I'm buying one of those map books again. The old school street maps. I followed my, I used the Waze app to get here. No truck route, no truck route, no truck route. It was better in the old days. You just opened up the book and looked. I'd have got here 15 minutes ago. Rookie mistake. I'm gonna be doing a lot more traveling out of the areas that I'm used to going lately. And it's so funny, where I am right now, I used to haul freight out of here all the time for Bud Meyer and New Century. None of those businesses are still here. It's all different. Everything's changed now. It's a nice place right here. I like this. Had to run a dirt road about 1.5 miles to find it. I thought for sure I was in the wrong place, but I found the honey spot. Nice loom. It's so nice, it almost doesn't have to be screened. It has to be screened, but I don't even see any rocks. It's dark too. Nice dark loom. I just stopped to use the porta potty. I didn't get out of the truck on the job site because I didn't want to dig out my high-vis vest and hard hat. I wanted to take a look at the product and see how it's loaded. Let's look together. Oh, this is some sweet unscreened loam. Smells good too. Oh yeah. This is like finding gold in the Yukon. There's plenty of it. You want some? You have to find me and follow me. Shh, secret.
Wanted to meet you. I watch all your videos.
Thank you so much. How you doing?
Good.
I recognize that truck.
Yeah. I think you met the other driver not too long ago.
Yeah, dude, that's beautiful. Is that a 567?
570. Yeah, 557. Yep.
That's nice, man.
Yeah.
You keep it looking good.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. Well, nice meeting you there.
Yeah, you too.
Take it easy.
Yeah, take care.
You know, I figured these guys, Cardillos, would make a push for me to stay. Like a real push. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't. It would have made it so much easier to leave. Oh, man. Michael Cardillo. I didn't think he could get to me, but he did. Son of a gun. I didn't think he could get to me. I told you in my last video, I love the guy. He's the best, you know? He might have broken my arm right here. Got a lot to think about. A lot to think about. You know, I said it wasn't about money, because it wasn't. But he did offer me a significant bump in pay. Very significant. And he thinks if I agree to stay, like stay for long, like a long time, like forever, he can convince his brother Anthony into buying me an 18-speed manual.
Oh, hang in there, Boston trucker.
You're absolutely welcome. Thank you for not kicking up all the dust on my truck there.
Well, there's a few of us, you know, that try to keep it down. Yeah, nothing's shining.
Appreciate it. You know how it is. Struggle every day. Comes one of them big French trucks. SRS. Nice. Another one. There's a nice flat class. That's an old Ever-Ready trucking truck right there. That's trucking royalty. Back in the day. A lot's happened in the last couple hours. I think the title of this video, I was wondering what the title of this video would be because that was just straight trucking. I think the title of this video is going to be Can a Guy Change His Mind? because if you're looking for me over the next 10 years, I'll be on Route 2. They made me an offer I can't refuse. I'd be a fool to refuse. I can't refuse it. Yeah, I did not see this turning out this way. My mind was made up. I was out the door. I was not happy to be leaving the Cardillos, but for myself, I was doing the right thing. And like I said, they made me an offer I can't refuse, and there won't be any automatics in my future or sloped hood trucks. Just leave it at that. Maybe we'll talk about it a little more, but I'm happy about it. Very happy about it. More money. A lot more money. And a nice truck. This truck is going to go, though. They want to get rid of this truck. This truck will probably be the down payment on the next truck. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say right now about that. I feel terrible that I have to call the other people because I had every intention of going there. That's going to be a hard call to make. Yeah, I have to. It's just, even if I told him what's what, he would agree. He watches my channel. He knows. He would. Unfortunately, it sucks, but has to be done. And yeah, I'll still be working weekends and plowing snow. It's not that bad. I think I'm actually in a better position now here in a few aspects of that stuff. As far as, I can't even say that. I'm actually feeling more invigorated about this job now. And I mean, I've always given them 1,000%. Now I feel like giving them 2,000%. And really just going all out for these guys. Even more. Even more. These guys stepped up big time and really let me know what I mean to this company and what I mean to this business. Like, I always knew they appreciated me, but they've knocked it out of the park, let me say that. I won't get into specifics yet, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So hey, right? Cardillo team #1. Let's go. Let's go on into the future. I am here. This might be my retirement. It's gonna be my retirement, but not might. This is my retirement job now. Holy cow! How did that happen? How did that happen? It's crazy. On our way back to get our third load on screen load. You might call that topsoil, baby. Where you're from? Not around here. You say topsoil, they'd be like, what? What? Wow. Heading down, oh, I can't tell you where we're going. Actually, you know what? We're going down 93 here. Going to get that honey spot there. Pretty much everybody and their brother's already there anyway, so it's no secret. But I still won't say the location, but pretty much everybody's there. All the heavy hitters in the materials business are over there getting the loom. There's plenty of it. So we're going to get our last load. We should be there by 3 o'clock. Close at 3 o'clock. I should have a little bit of a wiggle room. Maybe 10 minutes to 3 I'll be there. Yeah, baby. Wow. What a day. What a day. Here on the left is an S Model International right there. Charlie Tackenberry, come get it! Oh, time to go home. 6 o'clock, 6 to 6. The good thing is, I live a mile from here. Did not see today going the way it did. It's a good thing for me. it's a good thing. I'm pretty excited to stay. I was in the mindset that I wasn't staying and I was gone. I'm looking forward to other things. You know, I was talking to my friend Bob Meyer today. I told him, he called me right after all this went down. He goes, you know, they went as far as almost putting the horse's head in your bed. I go, you know those crazy Italians? Just when you think you're out, they suck you back in. The Godfather. Well, today's a new day. Team Cardillo all the way for life. Route 2 all the way for life. Indeed, if you're looking for me over the next 15 years, I'll be on Route 2. It's okay. I can do it. I do other stuff too. Just 2 is a major part of it, but these guys know now I need a little variety. They knew then too, but now they know now more than ever. Yeah, I just made the call to the other company. Really good people over there. I guess I could say the name was Manning Trucking. Manning Trucking. So close to going to Manning. I was ready. I was watching YouTube videos on tips and tricks on strapping down loads, and I was looking forward to traveling all over New England. A flatbed, dump trailer. Maybe go down to McCountry one year with the truck. Doing some really cool stuff. I was looking forward to all that stuff. I hated making that call, but I'm thinking of my family first here. Big bump in pay. New truck. Still by the house, available for the family whenever they need me in an emergency. I can swing in, save the day like I've had to do. I have had to do that multiple times over the years where my kid is sick. My wife's in a meeting. Dad, can you come get me? I'm usually within an hour of home at all times. It's usually not even a problem. But he did, and he gave me the thumbs up. I'm blessed in many ways to know some really great people in this industry. Kyle just called me, the guy I was going to go work for, about 5 or 6 hours after I told him I'm not coming to work for him, calling me to see how I was feeling to make sure I was okay. This is really, man, what an awesome guy. Just to let me know, no hard feelings, stop by the shop anytime, come on by, hang out, hope to see me at the truck show tomorrow that he's involved in, which I almost wasn't going to go to. A little bit out of embarrassment because all those people that were going there were going to be people I was going to be working with, and word probably got out. And what a cool guy, what a nice guy. I wish nothing but the best for him and Sean. Manning Trucking, formerly of Walpole, now in Canton, Mass. Looking for a driver. He's 79 Pete. Styling and profiling. That's for sure. I made videos of driving that truck when I went to test drive it. I keep forgetting to add it to this. It's not, I should add it, but Oh man, what a nice guy. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. That was cool. Yeah, that's class right there. And that makes me realize that would have been a good move for me, and a lateral move in many, many ways. You know, especially with caring and taking care of their drivers. And that's what I heard from Max, who's leaving. Tomorrow's his last day. He bought a truck. Good luck to Max. He's going over the road and he's gonna do his thing. And, he'll be successful at it. The guy's got an extreme work ethic, extremely good work ethic. We talk about work ethic. Max has it. Kyle has it. They're workers and they love trucking. So I'm just blessed to know these guys. They came into my life in an odd way. You know, I kind of knew them in the peripherally, I don't know what the word is. I knew them, you know, seeing them on the road, but got to talk to them a lot in the last few weeks. And, you know, I sent Max a message. I said, hey, can you do me a favor? While you're out there doing the flatbed, can you take some pictures of the loads you're hauling, strapped down, so I have them in my archives. That way when I get out there to haul the same loads, I'll see how they're done properly. Absolutely, Mike. Whatever you need. Sending me pictures. I even sent him a message. I said, hey, I've driven 15 speeds before. I've driven 15 speeds up against the dash before. I mean, 25, 30 years ago. Never drove with a deep reduction. You know, I was a freight hauler too, so I never with the heavy loads. Hey, can you take a video? Max is a good video guy. Hey, can you take a video of you shifting that thing loaded, just so I see how it's done? Shit, I must have watched that video 10 times. I mean, it's simple, but it's good to know because I probably would have driven it a little differently. And I mean, who's gonna do that? You know, who's gonna do that? That's so really cool. So, you know, Kyle, Sean is the owner. Max, I don't know if they watch, but we'll see this video, but thank you guys. Maybe another time. You never know what's going to happen in the future, and I believe in good karma, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'm looking forward to the future here, and I feel rejuvenated, invigorated, caffeinated. Come on, back. This is what happens when you take one truck off the mix for the day. Chaos. Look at all this material. Holy smokes. Man, we need more trucks. We need more trucks tomorrow. It's 4 o'clock. I said, well, you know, probably I go do another run, get back here around 6. Wow, that's big material for us. That's got to go on a steel trailer. They can't load that on the aluminums. Mountain. Wow. Well, I'm gonna load Teddy, preload Teddy for tomorrow. I'm gonna preload myself for tomorrow. Gonna get on out of here. With you Friday morning. We got a special report for you coming live to Waltham, Massachusetts. It's the Rennie Jason Show.
Stop in and say hi to Rennie real quick. Rennie Jason live on YouTube. Look at that ride. Wow, dude, look at this. There's a real working man. Look at this guy.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Dude, are you ready for a truck show or what?
Well, I was coming up here. I just didn't want to look like a fool.
Oh, please. Oh, my God. What's going on, dude? How are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Let's
Shut
do
this up. Randy, I'll see you later, buddy. Be
to see
good.
you,
Be
Mike.
safe out there.
You too.
All right.
Have fun.
You too. Randy Jason. Local legend from a young age. And that's an overused word in trucking. We've talked about that before, but it applies to a lot of people. When I say local legend, what does that mean? Randy Jason has deep roots in trucking. His father, I believe his uncle, his mother-in-law, all truckers. And I believe Rennie started out in the dump truck business. Rennie's one of those every day is a truck show type of guy. And he takes it to another level. I met Rennie in 2010 at the Pride and Glory truck show in North Haven, Connecticut. He was driving for a company called Tasha Trucking, Tasha Oil. That's like, Tasha's like royalty in the trucking world around here. There's a few companies I would put in that category in the New England area. Tasha's one of them. And Randy was a young guy driving an amazing truck, and you know, just you couldn't find a cleaner truck than Rennie's truck back in those days. And Rennie went and drove. He followed in his father's footsteps. His father drove for Cisco back in the day. Back when the Cisco drivers used to dress up their trucks and put lights on them and polish them and have all kinds of pride in their rides. Old school. So Randy went to Cisco for a while. And he went to Ryco, which is another royalty company, I'd say. There's a whole bunch of them. Ryco, French, Capello. I know I'm leaving out a bunch, but those are the big ones that come to mind. And he drove for Ryco, and he got back into the dump truck business. Drove a beautiful W900 over there. And then he went out on his own and bought a truck. And I was always impressed that his first truck, he started out small. He wanted to build a business. Instead of buying the big Peterbilts and W900s that he's used to driving, I respected that he went out and bought an old CH Mac, nothing fancy, needed a lot of TLC, which Rennie gave it to it. He drove that a few years, upgraded himself to a day cab 389. It's a beautiful truck. And now what you see now, this 389 with the bunk on it, I don't know how long he's had it, maybe a year. Looks like it just rolled off the showroom. That's how Rennie rolls. Does that make him a legend of trucking? Around here it does. So, I got mad respect for Randy and anybody like him. Those are my people. Those are the people I try to emulate the best I can. And it's not always easy. You know, these trucks, these clean trucks you see on the road, it doesn't just happen. It's a lot of behind the scenes that most people will never see. Sitting here thinking about it. Like, I'm probably at least 15 years older than Rennie. I don't know how old Rennie is. He seems timeless to me. I'm 53. Yeah, I have no idea how old Rennie is. I've got to be at least 15 years older than him. Maybe 20 years older. And when I first met him, I already looked up to him, even though I'm sure I had been driven more than twice the amount of years he had been driven at that point. And I was talking about truck and royalty. If you drive for a company like Tasha around here, and I'm sure there are other companies all over the country that rise to this status, but it's almost like if you said I went to Harvard, you know, or MIT, or Princeton. I do it for Tasha. You got that on your resume. It opens doors. It's just funny how that happens. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I wish I had Tasha on my resume. It's just fun. It's crazy. The trucking upper class. And those Tasha guys work hard. You know, those guys got some rigs, and those guys work. They're not just sitting fluffing and buffing. Those guys work and then fluff and buff, and then work and then fluff and buff some more. Because when you have a reputation of having outstanding trucks and that's your calling card, you can't let that slip away. You have to keep that status and that image at all times. I feel the same way. I feel the same way about when I come in the morning and I park in a dusty yard, and even though my truck's clean when I go home, and I come in the morning, every morning there's a light film of dust all across my truck, sometimes a thicker dust depending on the wind overnight, and sometimes little splatters and little rain prints all over it. I feel like I have to take care of that before I leave in the morning. That's why I come in a little earlier, you know, after my pre-trip, as the truck is airing up, cleaning it up to hit the highway, because I have an image of people expect my truck to be clean, cleaner than clean. And I'm a judge at Super Rigs, so you know I gotta set the standard. Oh my God, Super Rigs is coming up. I haven't even thought about it. I've been so busy with other things, I can't imagine what. I got Super Rigs coming up in, what's today, the 16th, the 17th? June 8th. Flying out June 7th to Gillette, Wyoming. Oh my God. What's that, 2 weeks? I gotta do the math. In 2 or 3 weeks. I'm excited. I don't even know what hotel I'm staying at. I gotta find out. Yeah, Gillette, Wyoming. Stop on by June 8th through the 10th. I'd love to meet you. I would love to meet anybody that watches my YouTube channel anywhere. So come on by and say hello. Boston Trucker style. I just put up an update on my YouTube channel saying lots happened in the last week. Subscribe to the channel to get notified of when this video comes out. Somebody wrote, and I've heard this a few times, I knew it, clickbait. 100% not clickbait. This all was real. This was all real. Don't accuse me of doing clickbait. I mean, this video is clickbait, but the other one definitely was not. That was real. And this video is clickbait because I want you to watch it and get the update. So maybe this one's clickbait, but I don't do clickbait. That's not my thing. I don't care for that. A lot of people wrote, I knew it. I could tell by your facial expressions you weren't leaving. Wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. I was leaving. And whatever you saw in that last video, it didn't matter. I was leaving. What Tony said mattered, but I was leaving. The last thing you said to me the other day on a CB radio, really, the last thing you said to me on the CB radio got to me the other day. You said, 3 more weeks, I'm going to be driving your truck, and I couldn't let that happen.
Listen, I am dying to drive it just to see if I can make the corner.
Well, when my new truck comes in, you can drive it all you want.
Oh, I can't wait.
So it's good. It's good to be on board for life.
Mikey, we're as happy as you are.
Thank you.
I do believe.
You know, from all the comments in my video last week, you're the Al Pacino of Cardillo.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah, people were crying. People were crying. You know, how can you leave Tony?
We had a good run. No.
Yeah, there's a new
was good
chapter.
ones. It
We
was
got a
good
new
one.
chapter.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
Look it. It's not a lot of people like this that actually are honest about what they're doing and how they feel. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
And you're one of them.
Yeah, and I'm glad to be
And
on
you're
board.
one of them.
All right.
You're not as good as me, but I mean,
No, I'm working my way up. You'll
you
never
have to
be as
have a
good as
goal
you.
in life.
That's my
you
goal.
Have to have a
I
goal
want to be
in
just
life.
like you when I grow up.
But remember, probably in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna tell you the story of my father.
Yes.
Whatever you would ask me,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Well, I'm gonna ask you and tell you on camera. People keep asking me,
Yeah.
when I was leaving, does this mean no interview with Tony? I'm like, I don't know. He's avoiding me.
No, you're gonna like this one.
Okay.
It's a pretty.
We'll do
it's
it.
a story of a kid. My father only graduated the 8th grade, and story that he just worked hard at it, and just kept going.
And built the business.
But you'll get it.
We'll get it. All right, Tony. Thank. It's Friday afternoon, 5 o'clock. Preloaded for Saturday. I'm gonna end the week here, as far as the videotape goes. I will be filming Saturday though. We'll do that next week. Thank you, everybody. Not clickbait. Not clickbait. It's been a hell of a week. Starting a new chapter here at Cardillo. Excited. Happy to be here. Happy to be appreciated. I knew I was appreciated before. Now I really know how appreciated I am. So, thanks everybody. I want to thank Manning Trucking down in Canton, Massachusetts, for wanting me to come work with you guys. Yeah, that was, boy, I was ready. I was excited. They're good people down there. They're looking for a drive a 379 Pete, 260-inch wheelbase, straight pipes, Caterpillar, 15 speed over. Man, I was gonna be styling. I was chroming that thing out. I had all kinds of plans. Now we're specking out a new truck for me. Stay tuned. W900. That's what I'm going with. I had the choice. Whatever I wanted. 389, 900, 990. I'm going with another 900. All right. Boston Trucker, peace and grease. Hit that subscribe button. Like, share. All that stuff. We're gone. See ya. Thank you. Jordan Belfort said in The Wolf of Wall Street, I'm not leaving. I'm not effing leaving. This is my home. They're gonna need an effing wrecking ball to take me out of here. I'm not leaving.